Hey guys, it's Julie. Welcome back to my channel. That crap's so cute. And just hang on a minute. I'm going to have a little coughing fit. I'm going to pause. Hold on. Oh, that's better. What happened was I was munching on a few almonds, you know, that peanut pick-me-upper energy thing that I do. I'm a liar. It's a snack, but it does pick up energy. But you know, it's my snack. It's better than chips, right? Yeah, definitely. So anyway, I chewed on some of those and I didn't drink anything afterwards. So it was like, getting dry. Okay, so I had to take a sip of water. Anyway, I had this idea coming into my head. Yes, this is the geisha stuff. But I thought, well, let's see, cardstock is a bit too heavy. That double-sided decorative paper, too heavy for me to manipulate. Origami paper is nice and thin, but to be used for a bookmark, I think it's gonna get wonky after many times of taking it out of your book or your journal. So this idea jumped into my head just a moment ago. So what I did was put this together real quick, and it's taking just one of your copy papers. See this, look at this. It's easier manipulated than the double-sided cardstock, but I think it'll make it thick enough to be substantial enough to have a longer life in your journal. We'll find out here in a moment, right? So what I did was I created my own little origami paper by taking a 8.5 by 11 copy sheet, you know, paper, and glued the napkins. And I did use glue stick for that because the others are just way too wet for this. So and Mod Podge. I don't like Mod Podge on napkins. I like that drier feel to it. Now you can, I think, go over this with a matte medium, you know, that Liquitex, and I think it'll be better than Mod Podge if you want to seal your napkin in. But I'm going to leave it like this because it feels like almost like fabric. So I'm going to finish. What I should have done was, oh, I have one already cut out. I want to show you something. This pattern here, when you remove there's two plies, it's a 3-ply, but you remove 2 of the other plies behind it. And the one that was closest to this looked like this. Check that out. So, this looks so vintage, right? Check it out. So, your heavily pigmented napkins, I believe, leaves that impression on that. The napkin, the inner layer closest to leaves this type of design. So keep in mind, don't throw those away. Look at what I did. So look at this. I'm using this one. So I've already cut this out. I'm gonna toss that one here. This would make a beautiful Christmassy origami, you know, doll, right? With that just peekabooing out. Anyway, let's get to this, and I'm going to use my pattern today to remind me of the measurements. Yeah, to remind me of the measurements. So I'm going to put that back there, just like that. Okay, so this is 8.5 by 11, and I need a 3.5 by 6 inch piece here. So I want the length of the dress to go up and down like this. So I am going to measure 6 inches. I think I'm going to go, now I can go 6 inches this way and cut, but I think I'm going this way and cutting it. So I am going to line this up here at the 12. Okay. I'll just use this little marker so I can see where I need to cut. If you hear noise in the background, that's my music. Oh, finally, I can have my TV back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 3.5. There. So I'm going to use my little grid here to help me cut this out. So there's my 3. Whoa, hold it, hold it. 1, 2, 3.5. Oh my, almost screwed that one up, huh? Oh yeah, I cut it at 4 inches. Or I marked it at 4 inches. That's not a good thing. Right there, 3.5. Line this up and use my ruler. Go here to the 3.5. I'm using that dot up here and this line, this dot right here to line up my ruler. There's my cutter. I need this. Just save my little fingers. There we go. And then I'm going to cut this right here. Let's move this out of the way so I don't cut into it. Oh, yeah, that was me singing, which I should not sing. I'll be breaking some ears. Okay. That's my 6. Okay. So, don't throw these away now because this could turn into a double-sided tag or something. See, he's cute, right? Okay, let's move him out of the way. So that's the body, and now I need 2 pieces that are 3 inch by 4 inches. Okay, so the 4 inches has got to go this way, okay, because of the sleeve, and then we need it to be 3 inches wide. So let me see, I think I might use this portion, and so what I'll do is cut 3 inch by 8 inch, okay, because what is this, 8 inch right here? No, that was 8.5 inch, right? But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, nope. Let's see. I have to go this way because I can get 8 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I want, let me see. Because now I got to check the orientation. What do I want this to be a sleeve, and possibly this to be a sleeve. Okay, so yes, I'm going to go 8 inches. Am I going crazy or something? Okay, I want this to be a sleeve. And I want this to be a sleeve. So that's got to be, because I'm going to fold it down this way. I want that bird in the sleeve. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm doing this right. 4 inches got to be this way, so no, I got to go 3 by 4. Yep, I just figured this out. Okay. I guess that's what you get for using a pattern paper, right? You have to keep in mind the orientation that you want, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That has to be 4 inches wide. Yep. So we'll cut this off. Right where I'm at. Okay, set that aside because we'll need to use some of that. I may use some of that for no, I may bring in some of that for her collar and her little sash. Yeah. Okay, so put that aside. So I need 4 inches to go this way. Boy, but I want that whole bird in there. I may end up cutting his 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm rolling with it. Yeah, I'm gonna chop off his tail. It's alright. Oh, so I've got the house to myself again. And it's nice because I can listen to my music or listen to my sermons. Okay. Wouldn't that make a beautiful card or something, right? Oh, beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to cut this in half because these are going to be my sleeves. See, I'm just showing you how I'm putting it together. So once I figure out how to put that pattern on either my Facebook, a JPEG thingy, or in the description box, then if anybody knows how to do that, if you don't mind sharing me with that information with me, a step-by-step to put those links down in the description box, or a JPEG freebie pattern so you guys can. And the reason why I have that pattern is because, okay, so is this, nope, where's my body? This is 3.5 by 1, 2, 3. Yep, this is the dress. Don't want to mix up these scrappy bits. I'm going to put that over there. Now I've got the body and the sash, the sleeves, and I need to make a sash. That's 1.5 by 2.5 inches. So I'm gonna cut into this. I wish I would have already cut this out, but I'm just going to line this up as best. No, I don't want to cut this out wonky, so I'm going to pause this so I don't waste any time. I'll be right back. Okay, I cut that out. So I want to have a sash going this way, I think. So let me just cut off 1.5. Yep, I'm going to go 1.5. Set that aside over there. Doing everything. There's a huge mountain growing over there. So I need 1.5 by 2 inches. Okay. 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 I'm going to cut this part. Oh, let's see. I'm going to use this part of her sash. Yeah. I mean the belt that goes around on top of her sash. Okay. Two and a half. Oops. Ay. Anyway, so I know that a lot of people have napkins, you know, and so you need to take out your napkins and your copy paper and make your own double-sided paper. Oh, let me just show you something before I chop this up. I mean, I did chop it up, but let's just pretend. Well, you can make a beautiful TN with the remainder of this. Well, I wanted to show you. This is, hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Whoop. Okay. If you're going to make a Christmas journal, look how beautiful that would be. Christmas TN with this napkin, and then you've already lined the inside. All you have to do is sew your little signature, and that will be a journal inside your cover, right? Your TN cover. How gorgeous is that? So many uses, many uses. And it's, I love the feel of it. It feels like fabric. This feels like fabric. Yeah, so it's absolutely lovely. So get your napkins out. This will be a perfect Christmas journal right here inside of your cover. Yep, that's why I did that second one to show you. Okay, so getting to this. Alrighty. So now we've got her sash, right? Because we're going to have her sash along in life. We sure are. We'll let her sash and show off her beautiful clothing. Okay. So I need that two and a half right there. She is going to strut her stuff with her new kimono. Where is it? Right there in front of my face. Oh my gosh. You know, like right there. Okay. So I need to get, now I've got to cut this part a half an inch. Oh boy, this is going to be a challenge for me. Oh my gosh, because I want this green, so I'm going to cut that go like this. And you know why it's a challenge, right? My wonky little hands. They feel wonky. They are weak and wonky. I have to laugh at it, otherwise I'll be crying in pain. Even though I take pain medicine, you know, I'll be crying just because my hands feel foobarred. Yeah. I want to make a lot of bread too. Oh, I do. I'm going to save this. Can't throw this away, so I got to get my little origami set thingy here. Put that in there. Does that fit? Yes, it does. That's their little heads and stuff. Okay. So this is what this is going to look like. That's going to look like that. Did I cut her collar out? Yeah, this is the neck. This is the collar. Wait a minute. This is the collar. Oh, so I need to cut another one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold up. That's going to be her collar. No. I got to get another one of these for her collar. Okay. Where's the rest of that strip? Where? I know. I think I'm going... Oh, this is it, right? Yep, right there. Okay. I need 2.5 inches. This is going to be her... Because I need a neck collar. Wait, no. I've got her neck thingy right here. No. Laugh at me. Go ahead. I'm going crazy. That is her belt. Okay? So she can carry her hit-a-kitty knife. So she can commit hit-a-kitty. I think I pronounced that right. Oh my gosh. You know. Okay, so I need... What do I need? Why did I need this? Think about it. Her collar. Oh my gosh, Julie. I think I drank some silly juice. Oh, in fact, what time is it? 8:40. I might make me a cup of silly juice. You know, I just might. Go on. So I need this at a 1/2 inch. Yeah. My little homemade silly juice. I'm not going to do it now because can you imagine? I'd probably not be able to do this video if I drink some silly juice. My favorite is vodka and cranberry juice. That's my silly juice. And then so her neck. This is for her neck. Oh, and now before I forget, we need to make her neck, don't we? Okay, so let's see. That is not a 1/2 inch. You think I can't cut that? Think I can cut that, you guys? Let's see. Can I hold that steady? Let's see, let's see, let's see. We need 5 inches, right? But this has got to be a 1/2 inch. Oh, I know why. Okay, here's an idea. When you need to hold something in place. I did this just recently, last week sometime when I was cutting little strips out that, you know, I need to use so to hold it in place because of my wonky hands. That just... Okay, okay. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this at a 1/2 inch. See? And it doesn't slide. Okay, now, well, it did right there. Yikes. Oh well, I'm gonna sorry. Get this tape, and I need to cut this at 5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Did I do it? Do you see that? Do you see why? I can't put pressure. I just, wow. Everybody pray for my hands. Anyway, I know, Tracy, you said I should rest my hands, but this idea just jumps in my head. I just can't help it. I just gotta do it. And I think I'm just gonna keep making videos. You know, if it's just for one person, if it's one person, Tracy, that's you so far that seems to enjoy my videos, I will keep making them. Ooh, let's take that tape out. And besides, I love making them, and then also to keep my sanity, right? Because I'm home alone. I'm always home alone. After a certain hour of the day, when my husband goes to work, I'm home till he gets home. I'm home till he gets home. Did you just hear that? I'm home alone till he gets home. Well, Max is with me, my German Shepherd. He's a good boy. He's not going to let anything happen to his mommy. No, no, no. Maximilian. Okay, so now we've got his neck. This was 5 inches by a 1/2 inch. We got to put her head on that, so let's see if I have some already punched out for her face. I do. And I think I've already glued 2 pieces of this one because it's pretty thick. Yep. So you need 2 circles. Okay, 2 circles. And then what you're gonna do when I ever get that this pattern in the link. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm running out of black this is the last of my black card stock, and I have got to me trying to save space on this thing. Well, guess not. Okay. Okay, I'll just use the rest of that card to make whole circles. So what I'm going to do is take my pencil, and the reason why I made that pattern so that you can copy it onto cardstock, cut it into cardstock, right? Or copy it onto cardstock, and then cut it out. Oh no, I'll take that back. You glue it onto another piece of card, maybe a total of 3 cardstock pieces. I'm going to make her hair just a tad bit longer. I'm going to bring it down. And see, I put her extensions on, right? I'm going to trace this one. And if I was using my head, I should have taped it down so this doesn't slide around. But hopefully I can do this. Nope, it moved. Yep, it sure did. Okay. And just use, once you glue it, cut it out, and you've got your little pattern stencil thingamabobber. Let's get all our pieces parts. And then what I'm going to do, because these are both the same size, I got 2 pieces. Okay, because what I do is, then I'm going to glue this down. And the reason for that is because I'm making her hair kind of thick. Yep, because if you just leave it in a single layer, you know what's going to happen, right? It's going to, over time, you can even glue 3 pieces if you wanted it really thick. But I'm satisfied with 2 because there's a front and a back, so her head's going to be pretty strong. You know, she's not going to be able to lose her head at any point. You know? Okay, so then let's cut this out. The fingers, they just, right hand's really good, thank you Jesus, thank you Lord. Left hand, thank you Lord, even though it's wonky, thank you that I have whatever use I have in them. So I cut this out just like this. I'll just attach that. Anyway, and then, where's that line? Okay. Oh, well, I cut her hair off a bit too straight. Okay, so there's, save that because I can, no, I'm not, I tried my little punches to punch this out. It won't. But that could be the start of her harakiri knife. She wants to, anyway, won't go there. Because I think everybody knows where I was going with that. Okay, so let's cut her head out. You need some good scissors to cut it out. Your little fussy cutting probably wouldn't use your fussy cutting scissors to do this because the card is rather thick. You can use an X-Acto knife if you're really good with that, you know. For me, I have one, but even then it's like used with a prayer because my wonky hands, I'm like, hold my hand steady, Lord, hold my hand steady. So I don't cut it off, cut my finger off. Yeah. See, like, I could be using that X-Acto knife for that, but no. A little too close for comfort. Okay. See, I can bend her hair and slice that off right there. And nothing, may have a little crease in there, but you can always cover that up with your decorative piece that you're going to put on her. And so I'm going to erase the pencil mark on here. So now I think we're pretty much set to go. Any pencil marks there, just brush it over there with your eraser. Okay, and okay. Since I can't pick it up, I'm gonna fling it. Even I can't even fling it. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. And I couldn't pick it up, so I just flung it. Might as well. Okay, because now we're coming back to this. Okay, first we gotta do her neck with her sash. Come here. Okay. Remember, 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches. 3 1/4. Which is that? I want the crease end up. Okay. 3 1/4 inch. 3 1/4 of an inch. Draw that line, faint line, because that's where we're going to use to mark where we're going to put her sash on. Oops, it's going this way. Let's see if I can see my crease this way. I'm going to line up my crease. I'm going to line up the neck at the top of that. See, along the line of the sash, the shoulder. We're going to do the shoulder. So I'm going to come in. I know this is a little long. It should actually be 2.5 inches. So let me see if I could do it like this without cutting my finger off. Okay, I did without cutting my finger off. Whew, now we could use that to decorate her hair with. Okay, so come back to the correct orientation. Let's just fold that in half again. So I think what I'm going to do is, now that I got that, I'm going to see how this works. I'm going to put a spot of glue right there in the center. See if we can, okay. Yep, I think I got it. So that way, at least for me anyhow, I can, oh, those gnats, where, oh, I know where they're coming from. Ay, 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 every time my husband goes in and out of the house, you know, he's got to do yard work. I mean, my goodness, living on 7.5 acres, too much work for one man to do. But he wanted it. And I did cut that little short. Okay. Alright, so there's that. That's what that looks like. Usually I turn it over and then put the glue on, but I did that anyway to hold it in place. That's what that looks like. Okay, so let's just tack this down. 7.5 acres. We're not getting any younger. he's wanted it so bad because he hunts on the property. So, but it's a lot to maintain for one person, I'm telling you. We have central heating and air, of course, you know. We're not that much in the country, but I love the wood heater. Gosh, you know, growing up, I never liked the heater anyway, because I just love, even in the winter, I sleep with just a sheet, okay? I'm not going to put her head on yet. Okay, I sleep with a sheet. Yeah, because, let me see my orientation. Here's our dress. I'm going to let's fold and make our crease. Because we have a wood heater going on in the winter. You know, so he has to chop down wood to keep that going. I just can't, I don't like regular heat. I'm going to have to put a little pencil mark because I can't see that to line up the... So... We're going to put her there. Okay, because remember, we want to see that... Hang on, guys. Let me pause real quick. I'll be right back. This gnat is bothering me. I'm going to go on a hunt for it. Hold on. Oh my goodness gracious. I went hunting for it, but I can't catch it. That thing is super fast. He's like probably the daddy of the gnats. Anyway, so I lined my dress up to this line so I can use it as a guide, because then we want to raise, see where it's at? Okay. So now we want to bring this down to this corner. Remember, we're going to meet that corner to this edge. I mean, there we go, and then crease that, and then bring this to that, and then crease that. Okay, so I would probably go ahead and I'm going to tack it down. Right there along her. And I just happened to move her. Yeah, good job, Julie. Good job. Yep. Hoorah. Okay, let me finish tacking that down. Tack that down right there. So it's so much easier. I was right. This is going to be so much easier for making your own little washi, not with double-sided cardstock, because that's a little bit thick. Unless you want to go there, you know, if you have the strength, go for it, you know, and if you want it that strong. But try this. It feels so good. It is just, it's wonderful. Okay, so now we're going to bring this in, right? So I'm going to use my little grid here. It's 3.5 inches, right? But even though it's 3.5 inches on both sides, you want to bring it in about, maybe not, maybe I just lied. Yeah, it's better. It's manipulative. Okay. We want to bring that in about an inch. And keep in mind, let me just kind of bend those fibers. Oh, that didn't work. I don't want to tape it down because of the napkin. Just might tear it, right? You want to line up your paper. Okay, I can do this. There, make that crease and then just follow it all the way up. And you should have Did I fold it over too much? I did, didn't I? Okay, you probably were screaming at me on through the screen, because it needs to be, you need to fold it at 1 inch. So let me go. I'm gonna fold it in 1 inch. So that's the 1/2 inch right here. I gotta fold it to, that's 1/2 inch. I gotta fold it in 1 inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right down to this dot. I can. Yeah, that's about right. Right there. There we go. There we go. Look, now she looks so much better. Let's do that to this side. It should be a lot easier now. There's that 1/2 inch mark right there. Right. Just kind of, you know, use your finger to kind of manipulate those fibers right there. Trust me, it is a lot better than using the double-sided cardstock. It's thicker. Imagine that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's got to get folded right there. Can you guys see that? Following that dot. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and press that down, and then just fold her all the way up. Did I do her right? Do I do her justice? Did I do her justice? Yes, I did. Come on now. No, I didn't. What's going on with her? I went off track. That was done right, so now I just gotta bend her over. There we go. No. She needs to be bent right there. Come on, why are you wonking? Why are you flipping out? What am I doing wrong? Maybe she just doesn't like her new material for a kimono. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay, we're good. Now, let's put her sash on so we don't forget. I think I forgot in the other video. See, you walking out. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Oh, before we do, let's take this one and bring this in, because I, you know, like to do that little fold thingy majigger, right? Okay. Here she is. We're going to put her sash about right there. Okay? So, here's the corner of her. Here's her little shoulder corners, right? Right there. And that's how far I'm going to put it down. I'm not going to put it all the way up here to the V line. Okay? I'm bringing it down about right here. Okay? So from the shoulder line down, that is about a 1/2 inch. From that little corner line down here is a 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this around her like so. Well, and that should have met dead center. Okay. It's because I may not have got that exactly 1 inch. No. But, I mean, it looks good anyway. So you could probably... I'll show you how to remedy that, because I'm not going to recut it. So, there that is. I'm going to tack her down. Now, you probably don't want to watch this, because I've already made this. Unless you want to watch it to see what she looks like. Or, you know... just go to the end. Advance forward to the end and just watch. Look what she looks like. Just have a peek, you know. But the whole idea is using your paper napkins, okay? Because you can get some beautiful designs. Origami in there is just like it's got 12 different patterns, and then it repeats itself. So it's like I've got so much of it, of just the 12 patterns, that, and I don't like all of the patterns in it. I just like some of it. I mean I'll use it, but you know, have other ideas that I can do with it using. Where is my no, I thought I lost my bone folder, so I'm just going to come and give her a crease that my fingers couldn't do, so she's nice and sharp, right? She's going to be doing one of those what do you call those, rotating date night thingies. She's going to go and so which way do I want it? Her thing is like this, and then her orientation, yeah, I think that's what I want. Because if I fold that down, I won't have the bird. The bird's going here. Okay. Hopefully this will work out. So now fold these two pieces in half. We're going to work on the sleeve, right? Well, maybe not. Let's do something else. Because just fold your pieces in half. Okay, I can do this. Okay. Speed dating, that's what it is. She's going on a speed date. Maybe she thinks that this is just not pretty enough. Okay. So that'll orientate and then fold down. Yep, to have that huge flower. That's what we're going for, because this will come down and come down like that. And then this will come down, and then we're going to fold him up. Yep, that's what we want. See? That is just great for, you could use your napkins. Okay. So, do we want to put the sleeves on first? And her hair? No, that goes, we're going to do this and then put the head on, and then we're going to do the sleeves. Okay, so now you see this corner. Everybody sees this, the edge of her little belt, right? We are going to now, let's manipulate this. Let's start bending this over like so, like around there, because we want to, oh, no, this comes first. Back me up. Thanks for backing me up. You probably should. I heard you guys yelling at me. Fold her dress out first to that corner. Okay, did I just foobar her up? Should I have had the... Nope. We should have folded this out first. Okay, I think. Okay. Seriously, I am Julie. Okay, it's not my twin doing this. Okay, there we go. Maybe that's... And then we go here. Huh. Maybe we're doing a different orientation. Oh no, I have another... I just have another doll going on in my head, I think. Okay, so now we got this. Let's go ahead and flip her body. Okay, we're going to keep her straight up and down, and let's... Yeah, let's get her folded down like so, because she's going to be up, go straight up and down. There we go. See? Isn't she just lovely? She just looks absolutely gorge. We forgot that one step. Okay, and why aren't you folding over? And then see how she has the that other lining down below. Isn't that pretty? Down on me. Okay. Look how beautiful. So she ends up becoming pretty thick now. Look, check it out. She bends, but she's a thick piece of paper. Right? Look at how pretty she looks. Look at that napkin. Take out your napkins. Make your own origami paper. So that's what we did. Okay, so let's put her head on. We didn't put her sash on, okay? So I want the leaves to go up. Let's put her sash on. Let's just do this. On me. Now I know. I'm lining up my crease mark here to that V line. So, because after her head's put on, we're going to put her sleeves on. And I think that's where I want it to be. I'm going to fold that over and fold that over. Yeah, you probably want to make your strips a little bit longer because, yes, it's thicker than, it is thicker than your origami. Origami just fits just right. So let's tack her down here, turn her over here. Yeah, she's probably going, yeah, you didn't make my dress right. And now I'm going to have seams popping out. And this is, she's doing some speed dating. But I love her outfit. She's going to get some eyes turned over towards her in her direction. Let's go ahead and put her face on. And then her sleeves. And then we'll be finished with this. Oops, I didn't need to do all that gluing. Whoop. Okay, so we go like that. And see where her faint line that we made, the faint pencil line, we want to go down to almost, see that? Can you see her faint line, that faint pencil line right there? That's how far I went down. Okay, I mean, you can make yours that has a really long neck, you know, and those beautiful models that have long necks. Okay, so now let's get her hair on. Let's do the half circle gluing here. Oh, I miss my Victoria. I miss her. So let's put her hair on like that. Flip her over. Let's see for, oops, come on. Right up there. Ay, ay, ay. Good grief. Let's see. I want to do her hair. Yep. Okay. So that's where I'm going to have her. That's how I'm putting her head on. Yep. And then see how her hair just hangs down in the front? Now, sky's the limit, you guys. You guys can make her hair. Ooh, before I glue that down, I'm going to give her a haircut. I can't. Okay, so I'm going to look at her like this. And I don't know how far I want her hair to go out, and you know, that's just like way too swoopy, right? So maybe I'll just come down right about here. Or, I mean, because you guys can do it like this, where her hair is just coming down like that. But I love this orientation. See? I think that's how I'm going to do it. Do I want more of her hair? Yeah. So I'm going to gauge right there. I'm going to start making my wispy cuts. I need my other smaller scissor. So I'm just gonna go like that. Start giving her little slits in her hair. Just notching some whimsical strands of hair. And then I'm gonna go like probably like here, and then slice one right about there. See that, how I'm giving her that haircut? Okay. All right. Come out. Okay. I think we got it. Let me see. Let's see if we gave her a really nice haircut. Well, I didn't see that little whimsical piece. But you will from the back. So what do we think? I think she's okay, like maybe like that. No, it's gotta go like that. Okay. Let's glue her down. Okay. Phew. Do I want it to go like that? Do you want her hair going like that? Like the wind's just blowing her hair? Yeah, I'm gonna just do it. Why not? Why not? I can always put another one back to go down here to layer, and I might do that. I just might. And we gotta make her into a paper clip too, but I'm sure you don't want to stay around watching that. I'm just showing you how I would use the pattern and cut one out, but also more importantly to show you that you can use your napkins and make your own little origami paper. Okay, so we want this bird here. Lift up her hair. Wait, I will have to. Okay, let's just come back up here where her hair is. Now, remember the edge right here where her dress starts, right here just beyond her collar, is where you want your kimono to line up. You don't want it way up here. You want it to come down to here. Okay? So, let's see. Let me show you. Oops. I'll come down just a bit more. See that? Right there. So I'm going to hold her down as best as I can and tack that down so it stays in place while I fold her up. Let's get this glued down. Turn her over. Make sure she's horizontally correct. Yeah, I think so. Yep. press her down. Let's get the other one on. Okay, how did I want that? I want her this way to do this flower. Is that too big? Nope. Okay. Yep, that's what we want. Yikes! Damn gnat. Did you see that little gnat fly in front of my face? Oh yes. Excuse my language. Excuse it for a momento. Okay, did I do that orientation right? Yes. Lift up her hair. My hands would allow me to. Now she should look like an airplane. Look, she looks like an airplane. That's what we want. Okay. Everything lining up easy, breezy. Let's see. Let's use my grid. Yeah. Okay, press it down. I'm going to glue this in over here on that side. As you can see, my wonky folding right there. See it? Yeah. That's okay. It's the back of her. But I'm going to show you guys something else. When your crease lines don't meet up, I'm going to show you. Now, let's do her folding. Now her folding, here's her hair, should not just go straight where you're not seeing her dress. It should come about here. Well, let's see. Yeah, you don't want her way over here in a 45-degree angle. You want it to kind of swoop down, like she's swooping her hand, like she's holding it like that, okay? In front of her. Make the crease. And then bring her out in an angle. Her little V-line. Line up that. See, mine's going to come straight down the center right here. Yep. And then I'm going to crease her like that. See her birdie. Now I'm going to grab her other shoulder and bring her. She's following the line of her shoulder blade, right? Let's get that shoulder blade angle. And then, did I get it right? No. There we go, her shoulder blade angle. Like that. Let's get her hair flipped out. And then I want this to come over that, just like that. See, I know that it's a little bit different in the orientation on the other one, but that's the beauty of these. You can change the orientation now. I think that's real pretty, right? You think that's pretty? Or should we just adjust her shoulder and then just let it come to about right there in the center? Yeah, maybe, because then if I do it the other way, we're going to hide her sash, right? Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Thanks for saying that. Yep. I agree. Okay. There she is. How gorgeous is she? Right? And there she is. Out of a copy paper with beautiful scraps left over that you can use to make flags, those paper clip flags. Where did I toss her scraps? Couldn't have tossed it too far. Huh. I didn't even put it back in here. Alright. My goodness. How do I lose my head like that? Hold on a second. Okay, here's another technique I wanted to show you from behind. When you have all this going on, right? See, this is nicely lined up. So, usually behind a kimono, they've got those little bumpy things. I don't remember what they are. I should look it up. But they usually have this little bumpy back thingy that they wrap around them. Okay, so let me just show you. Let's cut out. Let's measure it because our measurement has changed for the back because it's wider than an inch now that we've added those layers. So it's about 1 and 2/8 is what we're going to cut out. 1 and 2/8. Okay. Yeah, we could have used this as a, well, it'll get skinnier. It'll be a skinny, thin TN. Let's see, which way do I want to cut it? This is going to be the journal front. I don't want to cut any of that bird off, so I'm going to go, I'll cut that bird off. So we need 1 and 2/8, which is going to be 1/4 of an inch, I believe. Let me look at my... 1 and 2, 1, 2, yep, that's 1/4 of an inch. So 1 and 1/4 of an inch, okay. I know that this is a long video, but you guys can just fast forward. But I'm going to show you guys something to add to your kimono. Do I have that lined up right? Okay. 1 and 2/8 of an inch. Okay. This will still make a beautiful journal. Look at that. Christmas journal. Look at that. A skinny TN. There we go. I think that's what I'm going to do with that. Actually, I might make her a journal. This might be her journal. Let's check it out. Check her out. Wouldn't she be beautiful on top of that, right? Okay. So enough of that. Let's turn her over. And then we need to bring it back here. No. I want to be longer. I'm just trying to decide how long I want it. Okay, I want 1 1/2. I'm going to cut off 1 1/2. I love listening to praise and worship. You know, when I had that major meltdown, this side is a lot straighter going with this side. You know, life gets so busy, right? And then you just, it's like God getting put back on the back burner. Oh, wrong thing to do, because you need the Lord constantly in your life. To keep you sane when all of those anxieties and life stuff that happens. So I'm going to have this, because when I take I'm going to take some of this napkin, I'm going to wad it up. That's even way too much. Let me just kind of fold this up a little bit better so it's not like a... Let's see if this is going to work. See that? Okay, I gotta fix this. Much better. Okay, just keep watching me, you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glue one side, put a thin bead. Oh. Where am I at? It's my 1.5 inch. Okay, so I'm going to glue a bead right here. Oh, did you hear that glue pop? Just think about it. I just like, let me swipe some of that off because I don't need that much. I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to glue this right here. Get that out of my way. Bring this thing back. I'm sort of making a bumpy rectangular poof ball with the napkins. And I'm going to stick this in here. And then, see, when you glue this down, this just came up. Maybe it's still just a bit too much. There we go. That's all. Lift it high. Look what you've done. See that? Well, I should put enough glue on. That's what I should do. I shouldn't have wiped it away, but we'll see if this works. You may not want to add this because it's, well, then again you might, because I'm going to show you guys something here in just a sec. If I can get her all glued down. I think it's because the napkin's lifting. Okay. Let's put some glue here on this side. Stuff that in there. Stuffer. I'm holding this down. Are you guys in frame? Was I in frame? Probably going, no, you're not in frame. I thought, oh, get all this glue. Yikes. So what I'm doing is I'm holding her down, but then I want to try and flatten this down. Where's my bone fold? Maybe I'll use my ruler. So I'm gonna kind of fold her out like that. Hold this down and kind of fold, just kind of stretch the fiber on that. See? Come back here and manipulate the same right here. Come on. So now what I'm going to do is unclog this, that's for sure, because I left it out in the air. Use the scrap to wipe that off. If you see what I'm doing, hold on. Let me get that glue in here. No, not too much now, because see, this glue is just poked out. You guys can do this, just use your little ruler. See, I'm winging it. This is a design that I'm just winging. Okay, a little kimono bump. Okay. I just have something going on in my head. You know, because she's going on that speed dating thing, right? Oh my gosh, should I even share it? Okay, just fold that down. Okay. I'm going to share it. Baby got back. That's what was going on in my head. Baby got back. Boy, is she going to get some hits on it tonight, because they're going to say, boy, baby got back. Yep, I said it. I said it. Okay, now I'm going to come over here and kind of like, you know, froof it up a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to glue her down. Let's glue it down. Oh my gosh, if my daughters were hearing that, they're going, Mom! Like, what? Oh my gosh. Baby got back. So, check her out. Check her out on the side view. See that? Yeah, she might be a bookmark, but still, you still can do, keep her as a bookmark. Let me just press this down a bit. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to pause and then go grab something so you guys can see what my idea is. Okay, hold on now. I'm going to pause. I got to go get something. Oops. Oh gosh, I had to travel around the country. You know, sitting down for a long period of time does not help. Okay. Make sure. You saw how I did that, right? Just make your creases, come back here, and let's get her completely dialed in, because she has to look absolutely right. Okay, now look how beautiful she is. I'm going to zoom you out for this. Okay, oops, cover that glue. Cover it, cover it. Let's use this as a backdrop. Look at how beautiful she is, right? Okay. Now, you say, well, that's a little thick. You still can use her as a bookmark. We're gonna, you guys know from the next video, I'm gonna end up putting her paper clip on. But you see this? You can also now turn her over and take your bamboo skewer and just stick her on, and now you've got something that you can skew down, put in, excuse me, I got the hiccups now, put in like a styrofoam, or you know, a beautiful, if you make like a beautiful decorative Japanese oriental box where you have a hole punched out, you can just stick her on top, you know, of that box. Yeah, since that's folded. Or let's see, will she work this way if we, no, because that won't hold her up and down. But yeah, you'll have to, you can you can put like a, let me see if I can just do it. Let me just see, without killing my hand. Okay, let me do it this way so I do not jab myself. Okay, there we go. So now, come on, you can do this, Julie. Push it in. Okay, well, I can't. Oh, I did. Okay, so now you have a bamboo skewer, and so you can push her in like that. Push her down. You know, I'd probably cut this tip off right here. Let's see. Yep, I'd probably glue it down like that. You know, just use another piece to cover, or a clear piece of tape, or just glue it, right? And then now you could stick her into a styrofoam, okay? Or if you're having like, teenagers are having like an oriental tea party, geisha party, or whatever, not really geisha party, but like an oriental where they dress up, you know, in their little kimonos and stuff. You can make these as decorations and do this with the samurai, you know, and then have it, you could use this as a cake topper, you know, and it's something that you keep later and, you know, take it out and use it as a, just make like a bunch of party favors like this to give to the little girls that come over for her birthday party, right? Yeah. So that's that idea. Okay, but isn't she beautiful in the back? Look, you couldn't even tell I pierced that. But look how pretty. There's a piece of glue there. Okay, this little video is extra long. Woo! An hour and 22 minutes. Well, I'm going to end it there, you guys. Let's see. The bird's going to be in like that. So if I fold this up, so get out your napkins and your piece of paper, your napkins and copy paper, and then here's a TN. Here's a beautiful TN. Now, also with her, instead of making her a paper clip, I have one and I can't find her at the moment that's complete. She was like adorned in ABCs. It was for my granddaughter. That you can put 2 holes in here, preferably somewhere in here. Okay. Well, not if you're making one of these for her, but maybe up here somewhere, like maybe right above here. But I made it where I put the elastic band. I put the elastic band on her, and then it wrapped around the book page, her notebook. So she was able to carry, you know, it looked like this on her notebook with an elastic band. Okay? And that way she can remove it and put it on and attach it to another band. And, you know, for journals, you know those little journals at the school the kids use? They have to buy those cheap 99-cent journal books. And that's what she used to wrap her geisha doll on it, just because it was an elastic band, and you can remove it and take it in and out. You know, even though this thing is still there, it still works. But isn't that just gorgeous? Yeah, so that just extra long moment created that, okay, element. Alright then, you guys. I'm going to end this now. Goodbye. Happy crafting. Bye.